Alright, I got the color inversion on. Watching some nighttime sky. Look right here, bottom middle. You'll see this black thing, and without the color inversion, that shows up as a little bit of a bright light. Let's see, let's get a look at it. Okay, you can hardly tell where it is, but it is showing up about a quarter of the way up in the middle of the screen. It's dim. There it is right there. Barely see it. Put the color inversion on. There it is right there. Looks like it's even moved a little bit. Oh, there it is. Middle of the screen. You'll see that, little shadow over the top. But every once in a while, it's like it's almost like it's in a fog or a cloud. It will protrude from its protective covering, if you want to call it that. And every once in a while, it'll just be bright in a spot. Any other time you look at this, like, oh, it's just a star. And maybe you could give the case that it's a star just with some clouds kind of, blocking your view. But at the same time, not so much. Because, it'll unblock to the point where it's a bright light in some tiny little portioned areas. But you can clearly see that there's a larger object attached to it through that cloud. It almost looks like a triangle. Where's my pen? Here we go. I would say it comes out this way, just a little bit, and it's about a triangle just like that, if you can imagine. Now look at it again. You can almost see it, like that spot that's getting real black, which is bright, I think is the top corner, but tilted to the left, or maybe even the left corner tilted to the right a little bit. Either way, there it is. You see it. It's not like it's just, it's a cloud covering a star and it looks bigger because it's a cloud going over a star. No, there's no way. You can see it. It's there. And every once in a while, the edges will protrude. The other edges will. There's no just explaining that away. Nope. So, there's that in all its glory. I like to try to catch it when it basically has a flaw in its little cloaking. Here's the one that was in the top left. And it's kind of doing the same thing. You can tell that there's something bigger to it. And this thing even kind of dances a little bit. And it's even brighter. It looks like it's got a corner protruding. Like it just seems like that's what it is. Because if it were a vessel that's kind of doing some surveillance, it's just kind of like poking its head out, pretty much sticking a corner out, dipping a toe. And you can, I don't know, maybe it's just my eyes, but I can see, that bright spot is the point, the bow, or whatever. Comes off this way, like there, and then back to there. Basically, but a little bit sharper, kind of like that, whatever. It's just crazy. It's like, it's in front of our faces. We're told one thing, and we just go with it. That's why the flat earth movement is getting so big, because if you actually look into it, it makes you scratch your head a little bit. I'm not full on flat earth, but I know that shit ain't right, and there's not enough really that matches up that we really are on a globe. So, just food for thought. If you want to look into flat earth, if you haven't already, I try to debunk it. I thought it was silly as shit too, but when you look into the evidence, really, really hard to disprove. Actually, it's like, you can't disprove some of these people on YouTube. Like, it's just like, you start thinking about these facts, and it's just like, yeah, you know what? That's right. Sure is right. Like, some of the farthest distances, people will talk about seeing monuments or a mountain range from however many 200 miles away. Well, if you calculate the Earth's curvature, which is, I think it's 8 inches squared per mile, you shouldn't be able to see majority of the time. For example, you shouldn't be able to see all the mountain at all. You shouldn't be able to see the base. It's just like St. Pete is across the bay from me. It's 9 miles away. So if you do 9 times 8 inches squared per mile, there's no way that I should be able to see the Tropicana building and everything in St. Pete, even the docks from across the bay. Just makes you think. Alright, yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. So, yeah, this is just some random sky anomalies with a little bit of shit ain't right rambling. Thanks, comment, give me a like, something. See you.